Hello Seahawks families, and welcome to Virtual Open House. We want to let you know that your children have done a wonderful job given the circumstances this year, and we're going to take a few moments to introduce ourselves to you personally before we go over the details for the team. So my name is Kathleen Kuvalenka. I teach social studies. This is my 20th year teaching here in East Lyme. I have two grown children who are 27 and 25, and now that I have more free time in my life, I like to paint furniture, travel, and bake. And this is Allison Signorelli.
Hi, I'm Allison Signorelli. I'm the science teacher, and I've been teaching for 6 years. This is my 7th year now, and I have two daughters. One is 2, Amelia, and Faith is now 7 months, which is crazy. That's already 7 months. Time flies, just like they say. And I like marine biology, and I like to scuba dive.
Hello, I'm Judy Gamboa. I'm the science TA working with Mrs. Signorelli. I've been teaching for 7 years, and this is my 2nd year with the Seahawks. I love to cook and go hiking.
Hi there, Neely Overmoyer. Nice to meet you all this year. New to the team, but not new to the middle school. I've been teaching in East Lyme for 17 years and teaching altogether for 20. So excited to be here and be your language arts teacher this year. I have 3 daughters, Jada who's 7th grade, Elise who's 5th grade, and Bryn who's in 1st grade. So we are dealing with the distance learning the same as you at my house. And we like to go to the beach, go to the lake, and ski in the winter.
Hi everybody, I'm your new Seahawks math teacher. I'm John Donahue. Came up with the Neptunes, and I've been in East Lyme Middle School for, I guess, 17 years and teaching for a little over 20 also. I'm excited to be here with the Seahawks. I've enjoyed meeting your kids, they're great. I do have 2 children, one in college at University of Vermont and one in high school as a sophomore. And I enjoy anything involving the water, and I love to ski in the winter.
Hi everybody, my name is Lisa Burns. I'm the special educator on the team. I'm in language arts and math classes. I have been in this district for 15 years. I have 2 grown daughters, one's 25 and one's almost 27. I have 2 dogs and a cat, so I am not without appendages at home, but I still love to travel. I love to bake like Mrs. Kuvalenka. I probably eat more than she does of her baked goods, but I also love to read.
Hi, my name is Kathy Hughes. I'm the paraprofessional in the Seahawks Kiva. I work closely with Lisa Burns in all the classrooms. And I have 3 children. They're all grown in their 30s, 2 boys and a girl. And I have my first granddaughter. And I enjoy boating, going to the beach, and skiing, and reading. Hello, now that you have met all of us in person, sort of, we're going to get into some of the details that might help you and your child navigate through their learning in our hybrid model. Here are our Bitmojis. We have joined the Bitmoji craze as well to try to make some of our documents a little more fun for students. Our schedule has been available to you through Infinite Campus, and we had also sent this in the welcome email before school started. But please know that this is always something you can access in Infinite Campus. When you or your student log into Infinite Campus, the schedule will pop up for you to see. Mass breaks are one of our most critical parts of the day right now because it's important to let these guys have some fresh air and get a break from wearing their masks. So we're trying to be fairly religious about letting children go outside. So with that being said, we ask that you help your child pay attention to the weather and dress appropriately when they come to school. We're going to go out even when it's cold, so it's important that they're wearing pants if it's cold or they have a jacket or sweatshirt available to put on. When we take them outside, it is also an opportunity for them to have their snack. So before we go outside, we will have them wash their hands, and then we will repeat that process when we come back inside. While outside, it's a chance for the students to play, and we do our very best to remind them to maintain at least 6 feet away from one another. For our virtual Vikings, we will let those students know when we are going out for a mass break, and we will remind them at which time we plan to be back online. Please keep in mind that it could take us a few minutes beyond what we anticipate, so that if it appears that we are late or that your child does not see the link to join us again, we are coming. We have not forgotten them, but we may have been held up for some reason. So we ask you, please do not have your child email or call the front office. They are very busy, and they do not necessarily know what is happening with our schedule either, or why we might be delayed. So please be patient. We are coming. Social emotional learning is a catchphrase that may be new to you. However, it is not new to us in school. It is receiving more emphasis this year with the COVID-19 creating some feelings of anxiety for folks. So we're doing the best we can to give your children the tools to manage some of those anxieties, as well as to just in general increase their social emotional quotient. So you'll see in the definition that we have here that one of the things we do through SEL is to understand ourselves, our own emotions, and to set goals, as well as to express empathy for others. So we have spent the beginning part of the year surrounded with some activities that do just this. Again, the emphasis that we have at this time is to make sure that we are connecting with all of our students, or reconnecting with our students, and making sure that they all feel safe while they're here in school.
On Wednesdays, we'll be following a half-day schedule, so the classes will move pretty quickly. Different teachers have chosen to live stream with their classes in different ways. Some teachers will be using Google Meets, and some teachers will be using Zoom. Each Meet and Zoom have different sharing features and different features available for the teachers instructing, so different teachers have chosen what would work best for their classroom. The Google Meet link will be located on the top of the screen, but Zoom is not able to have a link at the very top of the screen for students to access. So if the teacher has chosen to do a Zoom, then the link will be posted in the stream, and many teachers are also creating a topic within Google Classroom so that they can always access it through the topic section as well.
Hi, this is John Donahue again. I just want to talk to you briefly about tips for distance learning. For kids and parents alike, make sure you know that we're here to support you. So don't hesitate to ask questions. Let us know the sooner the better, and we'll try to help you out. For the children, make sure they think before they post in the classroom. You know, a good question for them to think about is, would I do it in school? Would I say it in school? If the answer is no, they shouldn't be typing it into Google Classroom. Also for kids, with their questions specifically, they should try to reach out to us via email, or Google Classroom is a great way to do it. I think it's also really nice if they reach out themselves, because it does foster self-advocacy and independence, and then nothing will be lost in translation. Please remind your children to be specific if they have a question. When they say something like, it doesn't work, I can't do this, it's hard for us to help. But if they give a specific question, we can help them with that. As far as parents go, it's helpful if you can create a schedule at home and have the kids try to stick to it, not just on Wednesdays, but on their at-home days as well. If you can create a space at home that will allow them to do their work efficiently and with fewer distractions, that is definitely helpful. And please encourage perseverance and ask your child to do their best. That's all we're asking, is for them to do their best and try to keep with if they can. Again, questions, always reach out. Thank you.
Homeschool communication is important to all of us. Please check Infinite Campus on a regular basis for grades and emails. Emails from the team, Eastline Middle School, and from the district. Attendance for at-home learning needs to be submitted between 8:30 and 9:15. Cohort A submits attendance Thursdays and Fridays, and Cohort B will submit attendance Monday and Tuesday. Again, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact any team member on the Seahawks.
Hi everybody, it's Allison Signorelli here, the science teacher. So I'm covering the rest of the slides in the slideshow. So they are going to look very familiar to the ones you saw in the beginning of the year that we first sent home right before school started. So I'm not going to read each of the topics to you for each of the subjects, but I'll just quickly glance over each of the slides. So these are the topics for language arts this year that will be covered by Mrs. Overmoyer. And these are the topics that will be covered in social studies by Mrs. Kuvalenka. And these are the topics that will be covered in resource with Mrs. Burns and Mrs. Hughes. So these are the units that will be covered in math with Mr. Donahue. And in science this year, we go over life science, earth science, and physical science every year with a guided inquiry approach to learning. The topics we're covering this year are weather, ecosystems, earth systems, space systems, waves, and energy. And I know some of these topics may sound familiar, but we're covering different standards within these topics, such as ecosystems and space systems. So it's different standards within the same topic areas. So it should be fun. We can't wait to get started with, some more like hands-on learning. And some tech tools that we will be using this year to help with our learning is Google Classroom, Nearpod, Lexia, Flipgrid, iReady, STEMscopes, Edpuzzle, Newsella, and Desmos. And there's others as well. So I know it's a lot. It's a lot of logins, and if you're having any troubles, please reach out to us. Some of these things are new to us too, but there's been an initiative this year to use more technology tools to help us with this hybrid model. So you may see some new tech tools being used this year that weren't used in years past or weren't used as much. How you can reach us. So the best way to reach us is by email. And please do reach out to us if you or your child are struggling, if you're having any issues. We don't want you to be struggling at home and for us not to know about it. So please, like I said, reach out to us. But if you do email us over the weekend or late at night, please do wait until the next school day. We might not be able to get back to you until during school hours. So we thank you so much for watching our video and our slideshow, and we really, had fun reconnecting with the kids and focusing on social and emotional learning so far. And we hope the kids are getting adjusted to school, being back at school, having fun, and now we're starting to get into academics. So yeah, let us know if there's any, struggles at home. We'd love to help you. All right, thank you so much. Bye.